Sigma males are intellectual people, known for their love of logic and their intense foresight, and live with a constant thirst for knowledge and discovery. When Sigma males experience pain, stress, or dissatisfaction, it can usually be attributed to energy-draining activities. Therefore, it's important to know what kinds of activities drain this personality type. Stress is usually caused by too much pressure being put on us by others, or in some cases by ourselves, and if stress is left unchecked, it can lead to an inability to function effectively and cope under pressure. Sigma males do put a lot of pressure on themselves to succeed, and this pressure is often the biggest motivational struggle for them. They want to think of themselves as incapable of failure or of giving up, and so this can sometimes bring a lot of stress. Normally, they avoid stress as much as possible, but sometimes this is inevitable, and when it happens, they tend to be stressed and drained by 1. Interacting with large groups of people. They tend to be naturally reserved, so they are likely to be drained by spending a lot of time with a lot of people. They prefer working alone and communicating primarily in written form to avoid the discomfort that might come with being around a lot of people. 2. Being required to follow a set of traditional rules. Though Sigma males appreciate having plans set in place, they often challenge overly traditional rules. Their openness to new solutions predisposes them to weigh the value of certain rules. They don't tend to naturally do what they're told if they disagree with it. 3. Small talk and daily pleasantries. As direct, logical people, Sigma males tend to avoid small talk. Having to keep up with the expectations involved and avoiding the main point of the conversation is likely to exhaust them. Instead, they usually want to address something head-on, without getting slowed down by unrelated conversation. 4. Situations that require emotional expression. Sigma males tend to be drained by major emotional expressions. They are preferring to look at things logically rather than coping emotionally. Because they are introverts who love having the time and space to think and decompress, Sigma males are also frequently described as arrogant, uncompromising, and even cold. But the truth is that Sigma males are generally very sensitive, loyal, and open-minded. 5. Lack of creativity from a work environment. Sigma males may also feel stuck when they're in an environment that isn't willing to try something new. If they find a new solution that they think will work better but are met with resistance simply because it's new, they're likely to feel frustrated and drained. When they face stressful or draining tasks, they may shut down in other aspects of life. While we all have to face stress at different points in life, there are plenty of times where it can be avoided. In the case of a Sigma male, they should try to engage with things that keep them motivated and energized, like communicating logically and following their own plans. Avoiding tasks that place unnecessary strain on them, openly addressing stress, and doing what excites them will help prevent frustration and exhaustion for them. Now let's see 13 ways how a Sigma male can get rid of stress. The first one and the most obvious one is by getting some alone time. Sigma males rely very strongly on their introverted intuition to be in a healthy state. He needs some solitary time to process their thoughts without distractions or interruptions. This can help the Sigma male to effectively access the dominant function, reduce their focus on sensing, and find balance again. 2. Finding a good friend who can simply listen. Sigma males usually want a lot of time alone when they are stressed out. However, after some time, they can be helped by having someone who will listen to their problems without trying to offer advice. Advice may be useful if they're experiencing minor, everyday stress, but if the Sigma is experiencing advanced stress, advice will only make them more irritated. Sometimes, talking through the problem out loud can help them to put together and realize a logical solution to their problem. 3. Saying no to non-essential responsibilities. Many Sigma males report that lightening their workload helps to instantly reduce stress. Try to take a look at your calendar and see if there are any non-essential tasks you can postpone or cancel, especially tasks that involve socializing. 4. Sleep. They have very active minds and are extremely goal-oriented. They sometimes struggle with taking care of themselves because they are so focused on accomplishing their goals, or their mind is so busy looking into the future or solving problems. Getting sleep is a great way for them to find balance, return to normal, and get a fresh perspective. 5. Reducing sensory stimulation. Because grip reactions in Sigma males are often triggered by sensory details and stimulation, diminishing these things will really help. Many Sigmas like to lay in bed with the lights off, go to a dark room and shut the door, or close their eyes and take deep breaths. Getting away from sensory interruptions and stimuli can really help them to find equilibrium and relief from stress. 6. Getting outdoors. Being alone in nature can be extremely relaxing for a Sigma male who's stressed out. This allows them to find a healthy outlet, as they can focus on taking in all the little details of the trees, the sky, the sounds, the breeze. This calm focus can help them to manage their inferior function, and being alone can help them to more readily access their intuition and find much needed relief from stress. 7. Exercising alone. Solitary exercise gives the Sigma a chance to get alone and away from interruptions and noise and find balance in their mind. Exercise also releases endorphins in the brain that act as natural stress reducers. 8. Trying to solve one minor problem. Sigma males are often very single-minded in their focus. When they are highly stressed or having a grip reaction, they may feel completely unable to focus or have direction. If they can distract themselves from the main problem, their most major focus, and switch their focus to a smaller problem, they can often find relief. Sometimes this involves doing some light proofreading, alphabetizing some books on a shelf, or even just organizing the refrigerator. The process of fixing a minor problem can really help them. This can help them to lose their obsessive focus on fixing the big problem, and help them to regain their composure. 9. Watching a movie or a documentary. Watching a movie can distract the Sigma male from the pressure and confusion they are feeling, and can also help them to access their introverted feeling. Many times, people can find a way out of a stress reaction by accessing their relief. Watching a movie can help them to process their feelings, experience unobtrusive sensory stimulation, and regain balance of the cognitive functions. 10. Reducing sugar and caffeine use. Because overstimulation is so stressful for them, getting rid of stimulants like sugar or caffeine can help the Sigma male to keep calm and balanced. They find it very important to keep their bodies calm and focused so they can adequately access their introverted intuition throughout the day. If they are feeling hyped up on sugar or caffeine, it can make sensory stimulation seem that much more powerful and distressing. 11. Reading a book. Reading a book can help the Sigma males to access their rich, imaginative intuition. It can also help them to access their feeling function, to find a pathway to equilibrium and mental clarity. 12. Playing music. Many Sigmas say that playing music provides a lot of relief from stress. Strumming a guitar or trying a new piano piece can help them in a healthy, positive way. It can also help them to access their introverted feeling, as music often invokes a sense of emotional escape or relief. 13. Journaling. They often like to analyze themselves, and in this situation, journaling is a way of relieving their stress through writing. It's also a way to get their feelings and thoughts down on paper, and by doing so, it's easier for them to deal with stress.